What's up, everybody? Baron Von Stroud coming at you with another BVS action figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at DC Icons Figure 19, which is, of course, Wonder Woman. We're going to be taking a look at this figure. Let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at her. Alright, so here you can see this is Wonder Woman. She is complete in the outfit and gear she wore in the Amazovirus storyline. Wonder Woman comes, of course, with the figure you see here, the bunched up lasso, the sword. Also comes with a lasso, already made for catching people, and a set of alternate hands. You get a set of closed fist hands as well as open fist, and then she also comes with this wrist accessory for attaching the shield that she comes with. I currently have it attached to the figure. Her back strap has one. Has that kind of peg as well, where that just attaches on and off. Looking at the figure, all in all, it's a pretty decent looking figure. I was under the impression that the icons, since I believe the Batman and the 7-pack showed they'd started making them a little bit taller. This one kind of it still feels a little short to me. With Wonder Woman being in Amazon, I feel she should definitely be a little bit taller than she is. But in terms of looks and sculpt and everything, it's all a really, really good looking figure. One complaint I do have as far as the looks of the figure is it does appear that they have swapped out the head. This was not the head that she had been shown with as far as promo pictures. But all in all, it's still not a bad looking figure. Articulation is all pretty much standard DC Icons articulation. This is actually only the third icon I've ever been interacted with and messed with. Only other ones I've had are Batman and Green Lantern, and I believe this may be the first single pack aside from Batgirl, which was a deluxe figure. I think the first single pack standard release DC Icons figure. And I'm a huge Wonder Woman fan. She's one of my favorite DC characters. So I was definitely happy to get her. I actually grabbed her with an Amazon gift card I forgot I had on my account. Was able to nab her with that Prime she got here in a day. So all in all, a pretty good deal. But as you can see, this is the costume and deco from the Amazovirus. So it's all part of that new 52 look for Wonder Woman. Articulation-wise, going back to it, she's got the double-jointed elbows and knees, so you get a very, very wide range of articulation out of her. So you can do pretty much any type of pose you're wanting to do. You should be able to achieve very, very easily with this Wonder Woman. Not a fan of how the sword goes in here. That's just, a little rubber belt. Which to me is just asking to, break off or break easy. That's not a huge thing. If they put a little bit of plastic on that, as far as at least the piece that holds the sword, I think that would have come out a little bit better. Of course, the sword, just plugs in this open hand there. So you have her ready to go as far as ready for battle. One cool thing that they incorporated with it, as far as with the shield, is if you see here, there's actually a groove inside her hair. When you attach the shield to that, to the shoulder straps, that actually sits inside and the hair does rest down on it. That's something that's actually really cool as far as, having it on display. It just looks a little bit more natural. But, it's not it's alright. To me, I still would have preferred the head. As cool as that little feature is, I like the head that they showed her with originally. This Wonder Woman has a little bit more of an older look. It's okay. I'm still a Wonder Woman fan. I'm still glad I have the figure. It's just, I like the promo pics much, much better with just that regular new 52 look with her. This is the attachment for the shoulders, or the arm attachment for the shield, so you can have her actually, make it a functional shield. Put that on and attach it the same way. So that way you get pretty good functionality out of the shield. You can either have her wearing it, or have it as using it as intended, as an actual shield. So pretty cool with that. 2 lassos does come with the 1 bunched up lasso that you can attach just right here. There's a little hook, which is once again made out of that kind of rubbery type plastic, which just doesn't seem very sturdy to me. Not a big fan of that. Hard plastic, I think, would have been a little bit better, made it feel sturdier. And then you've got this, lasso already made for rounding up the bad guys. Once again, it does come with the 2 other fists. You get a set of closed hands and a set of open hands. Which all in all comes pretty cool. The figure looks great as far as putting on display. Poseability wise, it's definitely there. The one downside, like I said, is just the DC icon size is not. They just don't feel like quite 6 inches. They may be right at 6 inches tall, but when you compare it to something like a Marvel Legend or something like that, they don't feel to be in that same 6-inch scale. They definitely feel shorter. That was the biggest complaint I had with that first run Batman that had come out. As you can see, the shield easily does come off that little attachment. There's not much as far as that. Comparing it to other Wonder Womans that have come out, as you see, this is with the first release DC Classics. It definitely has some height on it, and I thought this was a great Wonder Woman figure, for what came out at the time. And as you can see, there's definitely a little bit, maybe about ½ an inch difference there. Wonder Woman's she's, like I said, one of my favorite DC characters. I would love to see us get more figures of her coming up. I would love to see Figuarts do one. That would just be kind of my personal preference. The only other one that we really have, aside from like some of the other Mattel ones, was the Mayfix. And that's, as you can see, right on, as far as scale, that is right there with the icon. So they're right at the same height. Of course, this is the Gal Gadot movie version inspired of Wonder Woman. As you can see, it's right on par with the DC icons. So not too different as far as those go. All in all, it's a pretty good figure as far as like sculpt and articulation. My only complaints are the use of the soft plastic that were used and the head sculpt. This head sculpt does kind of limit mobility. You cannot do a whole lot of moving around with that as far as up and down, stuff like that. Really wish they had went with the original head. That's really the main complaint I have. It is the soft plastic and the head that they swapped out, I guess, last minute during production. So all in all, not too bad. If you're a Wonder Woman fan, definitely worth picking up. This is, of course, we're getting on the 75th anniversary of Wonder Woman, so some pretty cool stuff coming out with that, affiliated with the 75th. So if you're a Wonder Woman fan, definitely recommend checking it out. Of course, more DC icons. Hopefully, with Wonder Woman are coming, I'd love to see just like a classic, maybe something like this costume style Wonder Woman come from DC icons, which I haven't been a huge fan of, aside from Batman and Green Lantern, which Batman I got rid of just because I was fairly disappointed in his overall size. As far as articulation, they're great, and posability wise, they look awesome. But the problem you run into, of course, is just the overall size compared to a lot of other 6-inch figures. Now, see, Wonder Woman I feel should be the same height or a little bit taller as Green Lantern, so that one works out fairly well. Yeah. But all in all, not too bad. If you're a Wonder Woman fan, we definitely recommend picking it up. If not, might be one you want to skip out on. All in all, not too bad. I do appreciate you guys watching this review. Hope you all have a good one. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. We got other videos coming up. Feel free to check out some of my past reviews. The R5D4. We've got the Mezco 112 Batman. Some pretty other decent reviews on there if you guys would like to check those out as well. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.